One of the hot topics lately is criminal investigatory records. Unfortunately, there's sort of been a shift in the law when it comes to criminal investigatory records. Several of the Oprah judges were sort of charitably interpreting the criminal investigatory record exception in favor of requesters. But last summer, the appellate division came out with a case that was worded very broadly. It's called North Jersey Media Group versus Lyndhurst, and said that any records that relate to a criminal investigation are not public records. And there's exceptions, but there's very narrow exceptions. So, if there's a robbery, and there's audio and video recordings of the robbery, and there's police communications, and there's police reports about what happened, you don't get any of that. Now, there are some exceptions to the exception. Anything that's not criminal, so what's not criminal? Well, anything that, like municipal tickets, speeding tickets, DWIs, that's not criminal. New Jersey, even though you can go to jail for 2 years on a third violation, DWI is not treated as criminal, it's treated as traffic. So if the mayor gets pulled over for DWI, that's a video you can get. If the mayor was committing a felony, that's a video you don't get. Now that's kind of a silly distinction, but I don't want to say silly. I know this is being recorded. It's a distinction that I'm not sure is very meaningful. But that's the law. So if you're dealing with criminal investigatory records, you have a very hard time getting those. Now, what's another exception to the criminal investigatory rule? Well, under Oprah, there's something called what I call the 3B exception. Within 24 hours after a crime, you can request the name of the victim, the name of the person arrested if there was someone arrested, the type of crime, the weapon used. There's a whole list of stuff. So I don't know if anyone here, if maybe you're reporters or that sort of thing, but if a crime has been committed within 24 hours, the police are required to give you upon request a very specific list of information. And it doesn't matter if the crime occurred yesterday or if the crime occurred 5 years ago. So that's one way to sort of get past the criminal investigatory records roadblock.
I thought you said you had to do that within 24 hours. Then you said the crime
Well,
happened 5 years ago.
I'm sorry, the police have to get back to you within 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Which is an interesting exception to the 7 business day rule. You normally make an Oprah request for records and they have 7 business days. But when a crime occurs, the police have 24 hours to get back to you. Now again, it's one of those things where in reality, sometimes they stretch it out. Although they know about the 24-hour rule, so if we push them, and I have some clients who push, if we push them, they may get back to you in a couple of weeks.